Hi, Darn Dusty here. We're here with a quick pop-up show and tell video for the Clarity and Focus module. I hope that you're enjoying the course, but more than anything, I hope that you are going through the process and meeting the goal of a purposeful, passionate-filled life. When it comes to clarity and focus, setting intentions for what we want as well as what we don't want and how we plan to move forward are important. But the word plan, how we plan to move forward, is the key. Now, I know planners and schedulers and calendars are not a very glamorous topic, but they are indeed a map to get you where you are going. So it's kind of one of those necessary evils. It doesn't matter if your plan is digital, in a spiral notebook, on little post-it notes, or in a beautiful organizer with colored tabs. The most important thing is that you have one and that you use it. It is also important that it includes mental, emotional, physical, and spiritual. All four quadrants of your balance wheel so that things are running smoothly in your life. So just some examples. In my case, mental, I might say, read more for enjoyment. In physical, I might say walk more, or if I'm talking about future, walk more on the beaches of the world, going into that. Spiritual, express more gratitude, release, better releasing of negativity perhaps. And emotional would be, to take an example from Dusty, unconditional self-love. Emotional would be practicing smiling at people when I meet them and sending out virtual love and hugs their way. Just sharing my light would be examples. Before I share my experience and the way I use planners, before I share with that, I just want to make it clear that I am not a planning geek. I have a few friends who are. They know every publisher and every design and how everything is laid out, and they have beautiful digital schedules, and they have schedules on paper, and they carry a planner with them. I carry a very small calendar, always have, even during all those years of teaching. Of course, I had lesson plans, right? I had forced planning. Anyway, none of these things will help, honestly, unless you use it, right? So the best technique for you would be whatever works. Whatever helps you get where you want to go in life. Whatever can become your map, which we will be talking about more detailed, where you want to go in life in the next module, Purpose and Passions. First of all, I like planners with big squares. Now I don't know if you can see this because this one is a beautiful mint green. So here's an example of a big square. Big squares on a calendar. And so I like that. And I like it to come with stickers. You can see a few stickers there. And I always like it to have this column for notes, but I turn it into a gratitude column. So it will help me remember to note gratitude every day and every month and things that have happened. And I turn that into a gratitude list because it's a gentle reminder that an attitude of gratitude promotes abundance. I also like it to have quotes or affirmations. This one has kind of pretty big pictures with an encouraging statement. And room to write like goals and room for planning and a to-do list. Now, I like my to-do list. I go and rename it Love to Do, right? I name it a Love to-do list. It's not as boring as a to-do list. And I have used Blue Sky as an economical planner company. And this one happens to be Clementine. And it does, like I said, it has pages of stickers. It has the big square calendar, but then it has the one broken down by days. So that happens to be what I'm using right now. That doesn't mean that I'll continue that when the year is up, right? And it actually is a Clementine planner, and it came from Walmart. And I think you can find the Blue Skies at Walmart and Amazon and Walgreens. But don't buy until you figure out what it is that you would like to use. So there's no ad intended here, by the way. This is not a commercial. Basically, that's where the daily, weekly, and monthly plan for me is. And then I do a 90-day plan. And for that, I just use Post-it notes. And I take out the 3 months, and I decide on what one big project do I want to complete each month. Whether it's cleaning out what I no longer need in my master closet, which I need to do, and I won't do it until I feel it'll be fun, right? So cleaning out master closet would be one. Putting on a program for the group, like the one you're going to be doing, finding your true unlock your true purpose is in your bonus box at the end of this module. So that's pretty cool, right? So back to clarity and focus, right? So this is the 30-day plan, not very fancy, Post-it note for 3 months. Every 3 months, I plan out what is the project of the month. Starting with daily, I thoroughly recommend non-negotiables. If you don't have a structured plan, what you do in the morning, besides, brush your teeth and wash your face, then I would highly recommend that you start even with a Post-it note of non-negotiables. Now, my non-negotiables I'll share with you. I make my bed. I drink 16 ounces of water or more before I drink anything else or have anything else. I do the energy signature that I've been asking you to do to form a habit for 30 days. I always do the energy signature. I decide what I want to bring in for the day and light up my whole body with it. I decide on what I need to release, and if I need to release any heaviness from any dreams that might have occurred. I know that heavy dreams that come up, those are just being released. And I just want to make sure that I finish releasing them, or any emotions. And then I make sure that during my shower, I request that anything that no longer serves me, any negativity, be washed down the drain. I usually count my blessings, express gratitude, ask for abundance to come into my life and be a little bit more specific about that. And that is actually how I make sure I start each day. And since I started doing that years ago, things have gone smoothly. I've been more in ease and flow, and I've been more purposeful, even with just what I do in the morning. And then weekly, I'm using a Awesome Week scratch pad. You can get these in just about any design. This comes from knockknockstuff.com. And it says my awesome week, and it just kind of reminds me it has little sections like, I deserve a high 25 instead of a high 5. I'm jealous of myself. Can't I just say I nailed it? How do I do it? How am I so fabulous? What time is it? It's me o'clock. My amazing Monday, my magical Tuesday, my epic Wednesday, my wondrous Thursday, my thrilling Friday, my mind-blowing weekend, and other notes on my awesomeness. This is my awesome week with a side of awesome sauce. So that one is kind of fun, and I know there's tons of other ones out there. So those are examples of the things I do. And I'm sure once you get on something like Pinterest or Amazon, you'll find things that might work for you according to what you're like. Now, I'm messy and more creative than sequential and detailed. So I've been kind of showing you what works for me. Something else that's a new practice for me that I started doing, we're purchasing Leonie Dawson's Shining Year Life Goal Workbook. And she also has a business one. She has a Facebook group too that gives you suggestions. She has courses, mini courses, and things like that for the people who really want to plan out their life and their life goals. This has been really fun for me because I actually have a group of women that I meet with monthly. We met in January and filled our books out. I have the business book too. And we filled our books out in January, and then we meet every month at the end of the month, and we check in with each other and see what goals we met. And we came up with in here you come up with a word of the year, you come up with some goals, but also she has books that you could read, different books on different topics. She has suggestions for creative outlets. She has 100 things to do in the year. And you could see mine is pretty creative looking, gel pens, lots of color. And she has a place like to do a dream board, to cut and paste a dream board. She has a place for, there's just all kinds of things in here. You'll have to look at the ads or at her materials. It has a place to actually draw a card and put in a card for every month. Of course, I like that. And then here's a list of things to do when everything sucks. And the book is full of these kind of hand-drawn pictures, places to write different things, and you'll just have to explore some goals to reach your biggest dreams. There's a money section. There's different, like I said, there's books, there's references, and there's things on meaningful relationships and your physical body and creative pursuits, financial goals, just so much that if this sounds like something that resonates with you, look it up. Now you can tell it did for me because I like creativity, color, visual interest. So, as previously mentioned though, the best plan is one that you will follow. So be sure to check out some different things that you could use or what you could add to a plan you're already doing. And then be sure to let me know and be sure to share that plan on Facebook in our Facebook group so that others can learn from you as well. So that's the home play assignment. Create a plan that will enhance your lifestyle and the path or the road to your future self. So until next time, bye-bye.